Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we are starting our new video series called the Backyard Builds or the Backyard Barn Builds. One of those things. But to officially start the build of the Backyard Builds, we're gonna have to go and take out a fence because I built this shop in the backyard and there's a fence to get through. So take out the fence, get the car in the garage, and continue our build. So stay tuned. Alright guys, here is the fence that we need to take out, and so I'm gonna make it really quick and really fast. So we're gonna time lapse this because we got engine mounts to build. Alright, so if you haven't seen my first video on the first engine mount, make sure you go check it out. I explain a little bit more about what I'm doing right here. But basically I'm just cutting off the sides and driving a bolt through the center of the engine mount. Alright, so the engine mount is kind of in. Next thing we're gonna do is try to make a plate that will go right there where the original engine mount was. This thing was right there somewhere, so we're gonna just make a plate and then figure out a way to connect right there. Alright, so right here I'm going to be making a first part of the engine mount that will go towards the firewall so I can clear the steering rack. So the first part is done. Now I'm gonna go and make the template that I was talking about earlier, coming from the engine block itself, and then we're gonna make a connector and have it all connect nicely. Alright, the plate is done. Now we're gonna have to fill in those spacers. So we're going to take one of these tubes, cut it to size, and then weld it on the back side of the plate. Alright, so the second engine mount is done, and it's time to re-weld the first one since my welding skills improved over time. And it's been a few long months since I welded the first one, and I wanted to re-weld it, make it prettier, and add a little more steel on the sides, on the top, side to side. Alright, so there's our left side. It is all done for the most part. I'm still gonna clean them up later once I get the car running. Then I'm gonna pull everything apart. Clean up the corners, maybe clean it up. And then I'm gonna paint everything. So I'm just gonna leave that as it is. And then on this side, we got the other one's done. And same story on this one. Once the time will come, we will paint them, clean them up, make them all nice and shiny. And that's it. Alright guys, that is it for this episode. If you guys enjoy this episode, make sure you let me know down below. And if you want to see what happens next, make sure you subscribe, because there's 1,004,000 things we need to get done on this car before it starts, and another 3.5 million afterwards. So stay tuned, because we'll be back next week with another video, and have a great day.